This video is brought to you by REP Gaming Products. Help protect your deck and support the show by picking up a steel deck box from the link down below.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Commander Clash. This week we are doing double tribal. So instead of having just one tribe and calling that our tribal deck, we're going to have two tribes in the same deck, and we're going to try to build around both of them simultaneously. So this is going to be either really awesome with two tribes synergizing with each other and complementing each other, or it's going to be a horrible mess. But either way, it's going to be entertaining. This week, Richard could not join us for the recording, so stepping up in his place, taking the guest spot, thank you very much for showing up, Tom.
Howdy.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, good to be here. I heard that you were playing a janky tribe week, and I know for a fact that Richard is very sad not to be able to play today because it is a janky tribe week. So I brought two of the least janky tribes for him, you know.
All right, well, what are they going to be, Avatar Richard?
So as Richard intended, I brought a human spirits deck. There's a lot of really cool cards in Innistrad that combine human and spirits really well. And then there's also just a lot of really cool, funky things you can do with humans and spirits together. So I've played this at a couple of games. It's a little clunky, as you would expect, but it's still pretty fun, and I can't wait to have some fun casting some Palace Jailers and some Courageous Outriders. Ooh. Should be a blast.
Yeah, I never thought about human spirit interaction. I'm thinking about like Innistrad, and I know like humans and angels sometimes go together, but humans and spirit, this is going to be interesting. I honestly can't think of which ones support both teams, but it's going to be cool. All right, next up we got Vince. What tribes are you running?
Good evening, Toma. I am playing Gods and Goblins today. So I've got Purphoros, God of the Forge, and he's bringing all his goblin friends. And yeah, I've been playing this deck a little bit. I've got a video that would have went up on my channel last week of me playing a version of this deck that was more powered up with those soul rings, etc. But now that I've dropped all those artifacts and I'm playing a more strict goblin plan, it's not as powerful, but I'm still hoping it'll be fun and bring the pain. And hopefully I can Guild of Gwyn Seth this week as well. An opportune time.
Oh no!
I'm playing 4 non-goblins total, one of which actually makes goblins anyway, or 5 non-goblins. Was 2 of them make goblins? Either way. So yeah, mainly goblins with a god leading up the charge, the big old Purphoros.
Oh my goodness! With Purphoros, we can actually expect a game that will end probably before 2.5 hours.
We've had 2 like almost 3-hour videos in a row.
Yeah.
So this week I was like, that's it. I'm the time police. I'm here to.
Yeah, this one will actually close out the game quickly, regardless of the outcome. Somebody's going to be dying probably within the first 2 hours. I would think.
With any luck.
With any luck, don't hold it to me. I'm sure everybody who's watching YouTube is like, no, we actually see the actual time was 4 hours.
4 hours and 50 minutes.
Yeah. It was actually the longest game ever. It was horrible. But yeah, Purphoros aggro. We need some much needed aggro after the last 2 weeks. So
exactly, and I've been attacked for playing board wipes for a couple of weeks in a row. So this week I'm playing minimal board wipes and more creatures than everyone else, hopefully.
Yeah, swarming with the Gobbo tokens. Sounds good. All right, next up we got Seth. What 2 tribes did you pick?
So I kind of went a different direction, and my tribes are connected more mechanically than flavorfully. I'm playing Sliver Allies. So it's basically 2 tribes that kind of function in the same way, where each tribe member you play powers up the rest of your tribe members. The Slivers mostly from the battlefield, the Allies a lot of times entering the battlefield. But I got some tricks to make my Slivers into Allies or Allies into Slivers, and we'll see what happens. It should be interesting. Whenever I play a creature, hopefully it's going to make all my other creatures much better.
Sliver Allies. I feel like Allies are like the fixed Slivers. That's what it always came off at me. Like, they're not as crazy. They can do crazy things, but they're not as they don't have the reputation of Slivers. So
and there's
kind of cool to see.
There's also not as many of them. So Slivers is like probably the bigger portion of my deck, just because we have many sets of them, and then Allies is more the support tribe, I guess.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I have a soft spot for allies just because they're very much flavorfully like a Dungeons and Dragons party. Because you have clerics, you have rogues, you have warriors. You just have all like the integral classic characters from Dungeons and Dragons. So that always makes me really excited. All right, that's sweet. We got some good diversity here. We got allies, we got slivers, we got goblins, we got gods, we got humans and spirits. And hi, this is Tomer. I am bringing some Dirtling to the table. it's round 3 or 4 with the Moonfolk tribe. Yes, the Moonfolk are back, and this time they're being backed up by their natural tribal support wizards. Because actually, all but one of the Moonfolk are wizards, and despite the fact that Moonfolk only have a single card that supports their tribe being Patron of the Moon, there's actually a healthy amount of wizard tribal support. And there's not as many as like goblins or elves or zombies, but the wizard support cards that we do have are actually really good. And there is some inherent synergy between what the Moonfolk want to do and what the wizards want to do, and hopefully I get to show it off. I didn't go Grixis Finala or Azami, Mono Blue. I decided to go Teamer with Riku of Two Reflections. Looks like a great commander, really fun. Never got to play with him before, which is weird. But yeah, now I have the opportunity to do so, and hopefully it all works together. Hopefully the Moonfolk get their revenge this time. And with the deck intros out of the way, let's hop into the game.
Oh, I'd love to go first.
Hey, there it is.
Good
Oh,
luck.
this is
Change
such
of
an
pace.
awkward hand.
I love this
boy.
hand.
All right, starting
Please
hands.
no restart. I need this hand. It's got a ramp spell, which I have like 2 of in my deck.
How's your hand looking, Tom?
Oh, this is difficult. I'm posting this on Twitter and mulliganing it. That's how this is gonna work.
You
I
should
know
wait
for a
until
fact,
a response.
I know
We'll
for
wait.
a
It's
fact I
fine.
shouldn't keep this hand, but I can't wait for a bunch of people to tell me I should have. So I'm literally titling this Twitter for this capture and mulliganing it.
Is this like the maximum greed?
Yeah, but I would rather play a real game. Actually, this hand's fine.
So I've got a 2-lander again with 1 castable spell and 2 3-mana spells. So am I just an idiot? 37 lands, like 4 mana rocks.
37 and 38 is
this.
perfect.
I'm gonna keep this. I'm probably
I
regret
don't
it.
know. I'm gonna keep this. It's not as good as the previous hand, but it has some ramp and has all my color fixing. So
Do it the best way possible. Boom! All colors at once.
oh,
Hello and good luck.
Ooh.
that's the power play right there.
I know, that's just strength.
Establishing dominance right off the bat.
He's took a lead. He's took the
Demonstrating value.
Oh no. Valakut. My 5-color mana base didn't let me play any strip binds this week.
This is the most awkward of draws.
lead. So the hand that I didn't keep before I guess the viewers at home will know, we did a restart because I went down to 5. I had a hand that was 6 lands, and it was Strip Mine, Dust Bowl, and Wasteland, and then like 2 mountains. Well, 3 mountains. I was
Sorry,
like,
what?
I could just blow
That's a
up
bit
all of
awkward.
Seth's lands and not play any magic with anyone. But I thought probably not.
Oh no.
Well,
My hand is not developing as I hoped.
You've only drawn 1 card so far, Toby. You'll be fine.
Let's go this.
You got this.
Too many Moonfolk or not enough?
I don't have a single Moonfolk in my hand. I am disappointed.
I was going to ask you, is the reason you're playing Riku so that you can double the Merfolk you do cast, therefore you can actually cast at least 2 Merfolk in this game?
That's It's artificially increasing my Moonfolk count.
Right,
Ooh.
here's
It's
my
the same book.
here's
Here
my
we go.
secret third tribe.
Where's
Robot Goblins.
Where's my harmonic
Well-
sliver?
I'm a little bit afraid.
We all
I
get
don't have an answer to Purphoros.
We all get Mir.
Well, I mean, I actually have one answer to Purphoros in the deck,
I do.
but it's a very flavorful answer.
We're gonna play this sweet new land.
Yes!
And-
Spire Garden!
Let's get frisky. Who wants to?
Oh.
Who wants to take a point of damage?
Not me.
Not me.
Well, Tom, you didn't say anything, so sorry.
It's okay.
It's only one.
For now.
And you played that Tri-land on turn 1, so...
That's a very good start, though.
That is.
It's all good.
Ooh.
Oh,
Just have our
and
fun.
there's sacrifice fodder.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
and-
a non-token.
Yeah, it's non-token, but it's a human. See?
Oh. Hello.
Oh
Dark
yeah,
Dweller.
we are straight
I missed the land
flavor
drop.
here.
Dark Dweller Oracle lets you play lands, right? If you hit a land?
It does.
Okay.
And we sacking my mirror to try and play a land.
What's this Kodama's reach?
Aw, man.
Ooh.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very jealous.
Let's go blue and I guess red. Let's put the blue in.
Granted, I could have like 17 lands and seeing Kadama's Reach cast. I'll still be like, man, really?
Wish I had that one too.
Alright, let's do this. I have so many fetches and so many colored mana requirements. Blue, blue, black, green, white. Oh my god.
So which one is the Overlord? That's the one that allows you to search for slivers.
Yeah, it's the best one.
Let's go this. And then cultivate.
Look at Mr. Expedition Watery Grave over here.
It's actually cheaper. Moto doing Moto things. Alright, we'll take this and
I'm not a big fan of that watery grave art. Like, it's nice art objectively, I guess, but it doesn't look like much of a grave, does it?
no, it doesn't look too gravy.
It looks more like a
Yeah.
shaft. Like a shaft of like a mine shaft. I don't know. Spire.
What if it's a shaft of graves? Just graves stacked on top of each other.
Oh, totally.
How
would
dare
that be
you,
a
sir.
catacomb?
Maybe. But a watery catacomb? Ooh, I like the forest art though. Urza's Saga.
Yeah, Urza's lands. I
Are beautiful.
underappreciated
The
them,
best.
but they actually are really good.
What have I got? Just Dominaria ones? Oh god. Such a scrub.
Yeah, the plains and I think the plains are my favorite from that one because it has like the Sarah's Sanctum artwork, the old school one.
Did you go with Kamigawa lands because of Moonfolk, Tomer?
Yes, I did. Thank you for noticing.
Nice. Well done. Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Value.
Good.
If only the mirror were wolves, though, and then you'd be really
I know.
cooking with gas.
Oh, he's attacking me.
Yeah, it seems correct.
That seems about right when there's Purphoros on the table.
Yep.
There is no Purphoros on the table.
When there will be Purphoros on the table.
Oh, I'm gonna have to start sacking my stuff in the hope I hit a land.
Ugh.
Value.
Oh yes, get there.
Hey.
Right. That's
Oh,
one.
you didn't match the mountains? Come
No,
on.
I let Moto do whatever it wanted.
Just enjoy
Well,
yourself,
actually-
Moto. We don't really care much.
I can't attack, because I'll get hit by all the mirror by Tom.
Hmm.
No worries.
I
mean- You wouldn't, but it's all good.
I guess we'll just play Riptide Laboratory. Wizard support. Tribal?
Alright.
Only there was a Moonfolk flash.
Tribal? Kindred Discovery.
Ugh. Okay.
Oh, great. So we do get to just decide to kill Tomer then.
I'm assuming this is not
I
going to name
don't swarm
Moonfolk.
the board
Oh, is this
with
going to name
wizards.
is this going to name Moonfolk?
If it doesn't name Moonfolk, Tomer, and you win, it doesn't
That's
count as a
a-
Moonfolk win, just so you know.
Agree, by the
name,
way.
I could say name Mirror and I'd get as much value.
That's probably true.
Huh.
I'm not
Oh,
even
wow.
going to draw that many. Am I just going to get hated because I played a thing and I have no wizards in my hand?
Yes.
Yep. I'm glad that Seth and I agree on this. Yes.
We're coming for, and you could name something that's not relevant, and then I won't attack you.
That seems...
Yeah.
How about like Beast?
Yeah, if you spend 5 minutes and do nothing, we
If
won't
you
attack
name
you for
Kabold,
it.
I will not attack you.
I'm not just. No, I'm thinking
your
more
mana
of my guns. You're not going to intimidate me like this.
All right.
Oh,
my
we named
God.
Wizard.
If you decide to take out the Moonfolk player for being a Moonfolk, then it's on you.
I guess it's Commander time.
Oh boy.
That's a big boy over there.
That is indeed
All right. Well,
one hell of a big boy.
I told you, Tomer. Should have named Kabold.
Fear the wrath of his mirror.
Here comes the mirror.
I should have picked the better tribe.
That is only merely that's just merely 1 damage, Tomer.
Hey, we get
I got
two
you.
now.
I got you.
God, I love Master of the Wild Hunt so much.
I should have looked up moon puns.
It's too late now.
Yeah, it would have been lunacy if I found a lot of them.
I'm trying to think who needs the Cultivator
That was off
Kadama's
the top.
reach in
Thank
the graveyard
you.
the most.
My
Probably
Kodama's reach is looking pretty
Tomer.
strong.
Tomer's gonna have more flashbacky stuff, isn't he?
Yeah,
What the?
that makes the most sense.
I would say that merely in jest, good sir, but
Well,
fine.
now I just have to attack you more. There's too many puns. Nah, this is still going to go at the Purphoros player, but the other two can go at you. Did you know that Seth has a 7/7 in play right now?
I don't really want to
I
attack
like-
with it. I just want to tutor up slivers.
I really don't want to have my life total go down.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have to attack Tomer though, don't I? I don't want to attack you, Tomer.
Why? I haven't done
You
anything.
played Kindred Discovery on a relevant creature type.
That is an affront. An absolute
I
affront.
have no wizards in hand.
Speaking
Whoa.
of big boys,
That's an 8/8?
I know the big boy.
that makes spirits. Ah!
Oh man,
See? It's a whole thing.
that's not good.
That's okay. That is pretty cool. I like that.
Okay.
I guess there are a good amount of white humans that have
All right. Well,
spirits.
I guess that's
Yeah.
Response.
acceptable.
I'm going to eat this Beast Color Savant.
It's dying anyway, though.
Yeah, but I'm still going to
Send
eat
a
it.
message.
Okay.
Well, I'm okay
You
with
got
this.
me. Ooh.
There's a Goblin
Ooh.
Barman. Wow.
I don't have any wizards to play. What is going on?
I only have 3 lands. I want to point out again.
I guess I could play Raikou. Yeah, I will play Raikou.
That's scary.
I feel like I'm butchering the name.
It's only
Pretty sure it's
or
Riku.
yeah.
There's only 2 options really.
I'm
and
sure
whatever one you
YouTube's
say,
gonna.
yeah, the comments are going to tell you it's wrong.
There we go.
Commentators will be very correct because it is definitely Riku.
Did you just draw a card and make a mirror?
Yep.
Wow, the value.
I drew 1 card off Kindred Discovery.
I'm-
Everybody
no,
chill.
I'm saying it's good. I'm not having a go. I'm apparently the target for Tom because I have a Purphoros in my command zone.
Yep. You also wrath the board.
I also hit you with 2 Ulamogs a couple of weeks ago, so I assume that's probably part of it as well.
You know,
That was
step by
actually like
step.
3 weeks ago. Unless we're counting the fact that Tom is playing for Richard and you exiled 2 things for Richard's like 2 weeks ago.
All right. Let's put an end to these shenanigans.
Is Riku dying now?
No.
Yay!
You would not. You would not.
What else am
you
I gonna
wouldn't, right?
kill?
You're gonna
There's
get rid of
Goblin Bombardment.
Bombardment,
There's Genesis Chamber.
right?
I drew a single card off the Kindred Discovery.
It's obviously the Kindred Discovery.
It's gotta be.
What? You know, Genesis Chamber plus Purphoros is like just dead times for
But
everybody.
Vince doesn't even have lands.
I've got to hit a 4th land yet. I'll get there
But
eventually.
I've just drawn a single thing off Kindred Discovery.
That,
Ah!
I've seen it get pretty out of control pretty quickly.
5 mana draw a card. That's perfectly fine, right?
You know, Moonfolk can't go wide. They cost like 5 mana for 2/1s.
It's another
That's
sliver
okay.
anyway. Oh, it's
I'm
not
upset
another
at this.
sliver.
No, this is the ally part of my deck. Although it's not doing anything yet.
You're mad about me wrathing, but I had to wrath, right?
No, yeah, of course.
I don't mind you wrathing.
So what's funny is that Harmonic Sliver means I can't play like 3 of the cards in my hand right now.
You can, because I can deal with the harmonic sliver on my turn.
You're gonna. Oh.
Well, I have to, because otherwise, some of us can't play our game plan. I've got another thing in my hand that generates mana, but A, I haven't got the mana to cast it.
Just gonna
and
make a
and
1/1.
B, it's going to get blown up.
Hmm.
Oh, come on. Harmonic sliver's like a police the table thing. Oh, I drew Reforge the Soul.
Gotta fire that off. You need your lands.
I mean, I'm
I
not
actually-
angry about it.
But then do we let the harmonic sliver survive?
I
We'll
will.
probably draw a land.
I will
Oh,
not.
but I have cool cards in hand like Mog Catcher and Goblin Trashmaster.
You gotta wheel when you get the chance.
But I've also got Wheel in
Oh.
my hand.
So many wheels.
I guess I cast this because I want to make a land that was turn for certain, don't I? So I want.
Guess
to
I'll
cast...
hit some Moonfolk now.
Here we go, guys. You can all draw cards, but Harmonic Sliver will live to fight another day.
Oh,
Yay!
I'm pretty happy
Well,
about
I didn't
that.
get to cast Axis of Mortality this time. That makes me sad.
My hand was so bad. Oh, Axis of Mortality.
Yeah, I was going to cast that
Whoa.
into Harmonic Sliver, and that wasn't going to be good.
Hello. All right, well, this is
Bonus
an
round,
awkward hand.
increasing vengeance. How? Oh, wow. You were just going to cost Dig Through Time like 4 times that turn, huh?
No.
Yeah?
I was going to play Tatyova.
Well, his graveyard
And
was
draw a
empty,
card.
wasn't it? So
Um,
I guess he needs it now. Eternal Witness is basically a wizard.
I'm pretty glad that Kinder
whoa,
Discovery
it
is
isn't.
gone.
okay, phew. I was like a little bit afraid there.
Afraid of your
that I couldn't-
preordain?
No, that I couldn't. I would have to like hold priority to use
Oh.
Raiku's ability.
Oh, you desperately wanted 2 preordains?
Yes.
I mean, that is pretty good value, right?
I guess. The 2 mana preordain's slightly less exciting, but I guess you might as well.
I guess that's 3 mana, scry 2, draw a card, scry 2, draw a card. I'd play that.
Yeah, it's kind of... I think that's
Would I play that?
You might play that. Isn't there a card that does that? Or something
Full
close to
seal.
that?
Wow.
But I
I'm
guess
getting
full
good
seal
value out of
is-
this
Yeah,
scry.
that's what I was
Bottom,
thinking
bottom.
4C has Forcing Marks.
Yeah, I was going
now.
to say, this is a 1 mana less 4C.
It's pretty
Where
good.
you also get to switch where the scry is between your draw cards.
Which probably makes it stronger.
Yeah.
But it's
So we
Toma,
support
so
you.
if he's drawing more cards, it's what he'll do, right? Makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
I'm just gonna keep going. I ignored all that conversation.
We're
That's
talking
fine.
about how drawing cards is a good thing.
Yeah, we were all supporting you.
Yay. All right, and discard
That seems fair.
Wondering who now?
funeral.
Fuma who?
I'm not comboing with it. It's just value.
Now what do we do?
Is it bad that I really wasn't worried about you comboing with it until right now when you mentioned it?
Well, there is that is usually why people run Wandering Funeral.
I just run it
Because-
as a 4-1. It's a good blocker, man.
Yeah, it's fine. It's so like it's a dual hand. It's better if you have the budget for it. It's better
What's the
than just running
combos
like
where you infinitely activate it to get?
yeah.
Ceaseless Seer Blades?
Is that it?
There's this Kaladesh artifact creature that says whenever you activate an ability that's not a mana ability, you get it gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
Oh, so there's 2 that
You
do
just-
that now.
You just do that a billion times. It's not a good combo. I think that there might be better iterations of it too.
Well, I don't really want
What
to
are you
do
doing?
this. I feel like I have to play a Sliver so I can blow up Goblin Bombardment because it kills all my stuff.
That's accurate. That's so accurate.
But Harmonic Sliver does need to die.
I mean,
But of course, you're not going to agree with that.
I'm fine with it sticking around.
Whoa.
Might
Sliver.
be a good idea.
Ah.
Was that a blood moon that went away? Hold up.
I don't have Blood
Yep.
Moon. Oh,
I didn't
Oh,
even cast it.
Jesus.
Didn't even cast
Good
it.
Wow.
God. Oh Lord.
See?
So what I said you're
boy.
not. So what I said, do you have ruination? You're like, oh no, it's just blood moon.
Yeah, you mono red.
That
You
would
might
have
as well,
made me
right?
very sad.
Yeah, I didn't cast it. I thought, oh, shall I, shan't I? And then you cast Downwards Reach, and I was like, oh, the opportunity's gone. Never mind. Move on.
All right, so
And the plan was to wheel it away, but I think wheeling it for 2 mana instead of 3 was better, I guess. But I was going to Chaos Warp the Harmonic Sliver. That was the plan. Oh no.
I should probably turn off auto yields. Yeah, there we go.
Genesis Chamber can stay for now.
Seth's board state is disgusting.
And then I guess I gotta play
It's pretty bad.
basics because someone might Blood Moon me.
It's in my graveyard. I don't know if you've noticed, but
Yeah,
Mono
I
Red struggles to reanimate enchantments from the graveyard.
You know he makes a good point.
That's true.
There are like trading posts and that sort of stuff, but I don't
doesn't
think
get
it's
back
very
enchantments.
efficient. Oh yeah, not enchantment
It's,
too.
yeah, I mean,
There's just that 1 mana artifact that they play in Lantern.
Is it the one Codex Shredder?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's
yeah,
the one.
there's Codex Shredder and
That's
there's
all
Why
that
are you
remains.
attacking me? Gosh.
Because you have 4 mana.
It's only for
I
two.
could
Balls
double
as well.
block.
Yeah.
I could double block.
If you want to
Do it.
if you want to trade your commander for my Cabria Evangel, I'm okay with that.
The what, Evangel?
Oh, you're going to kill the Harmonic Sliver?
Cabria?
Was it Capri, like Capri Sun? Like,
Cabria.
oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Kabira.
I might be saying it.
Kabira?
Kabira.
All right. I was just trying. I was just trying to be annoying because you attacked me for 2.
It was only 2 points of damage.
It was only.
I'm gonna leave my mana untapped this turn.
I drew Cultivate.
Ooh.
Hey, there it is.
I know, right?
Everyone,
I'm the only person who hasn't cultivated now.
everyone but Finns gets to cultivate.
Makes me sad.
Then, you may be thinking, wow, Tom, what value? What else could you do? Well, check this.
Is it a
Oh.
Master of the Wild Hunt by any chance?
Oh, nah, I'm just gonna play this big dude again.
That thing is.
Hey.
Vince's deck is accidentally like comboing with Tom's deck.
How's
Let
my
me
deck
just-
comboing? What, killing stuff is apparently a combo with Karador?
Well, the Genesis Chamber is like making it
no,
really
no,
big.
no.
I don't have
stop.
basics.
Don't try and point all the like fingers at me on this board.
I
'cause,
said
like,
I said accidentally, and you've been missing land drops, so.
Ugh.
I've made the mistake I made the first few weeks where I've played a commander that makes everyone lose their minds.
I think Purphoros does scare people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I have-
yeah. I'll do something. I'll do something at some point. All I've done is give other people Mir and Wrath thus far. I thought it was going to be a counter spell, but
No.
That's fine.
I thought I had better duels.
does it fly? Does that custody?
Ooh, I get to attack.
Somebody-
It does not.
No, it's just a 10-10 on the bottom.
I guess that's actually
On the
not
ground.
very good against on the bottom against.
I know, yeah.
Flies
Don't mind
over
me.
the tops.
You know, not up top in the air, on the bottom in the ground.
It's true. He has got a
That
big.
makes
bottom.
sense.
It's that Gavin Verhey ability for his set Underwalk or whatever. Where
I can imagine
attack people
for
underground.
visual reference, you could have like a little platform for flying creatures. You know, if you're playing Paper Magic.
You should have to like, if you have a flyer, you have to hold it above
Trademark.
the table and kind of like
Becomes a
flutter it
dexterity
back
contest.
and forth.
And you have to make like little airplane sounds like meow.
Oh yes. Oh, Vince
You
is
should-
hitting his land drops.
Basically, if I cast
Finally.
a spell, you guys just attack and kill me. I'm in such a bad position. It's unbelievable.
It probably depends on the
There was
spell.
silence.
No, that's the point. Like 3 of the spells in my hand don't do anything without Purphoros, but as soon as I cast them, you're gonna. And there's enough power on board that I don't actually get another turn. This is not good. I'm gonna have to cast this and just.
Ooh, what?
Scary. Each player flips a coin.
I love me
Okay.
a Goblin Assassin. This card is so much fun and so stupid.
But are you ready for you all to get heads and I'll get tails? Oh wait,
Yep.
no. If I stack this the right way around, first on, first out. right?
Yeah, get Genesis Chamber first.
Well,
Wait,
you stacked
no.
it wrong.
I thought it was
So-
first on, first out.
I've never seen.
It's not, is it?
I've never seen this.
Sacrifice a creature.
Oh no! Oh no!
Tom is loving it. Can you hear him? He's loving it.
Oh my word!
This will teach you to do them. But isn't it first on, first out? Or was it last on, last out?
It was the opposite of whatever you
First
just
one
did.
clicked is the last one to
It's
resolve.
literally the opposite of what I just did. Yeah, so it's first on is the last one to resolve. So I should do it around.
Well,
Oh wow, good game, guys. Good game.
Well,
I mean,
I guess it-
granted, last time he played, I skipped through a full turn at least once, so
and
there's room for error.
it's probably not that good with the Genesis Chamber out anyway, because everyone has useless smear to sack.
It
Yeah,
gets
I
real
guess-
good when you
Useless.
put 5
I'm meant
goblins
to
into
make
play.
more creatures than everyone else, aren't I? But that's just not the case today.
Tomer's just gonna spend his days doubling up 1 mana spells.
I said I'm dirt linked this week. I need to find my.
You know, my favorite part about Tomer's deck so far is all the Moonfolk we've seen.
Yeah.
It's such
I'm
a really
finding
underrepresented
them.
tribe, and it's so cool to see them in play.
I'm finding them.
This
Okay,
reminds me of
everyone
Did we
chill.
see a single Moonfolk? The first Moonfolk we
I found a Moonfolk. Okay, I found a Moonfolk. Everyone, be
I
happy.
won't believe it until I see it on the battlefield.
Are you about to put it back on top of your
I
library
kind
and
of want to
shuffle
shuffle
Wonder?
my everything.
I think that's why you actually hid your deck last time, was because there were no Moonfolk in it.
There's a Moonfolk here. It's not a good one. I'm gonna shuffle.
Last time you were scribed to the bottom too. Why do you play Moonfolk Tribal if you just don't want to draw Moonfolk? What is this
I have-
scenario where a Moonfolk is a card that you actually want?
I have things, okay? I have big plans. I'm not shuffling this one. Big plans.
I'm actually sort of scared of Tomer after seeing what he discarded to that wheel, that he's just gonna like combo kill everyone.
I'm not gonna combo kill anyone. I don't have any combo kills.
You
in this
didn't even
deck.
discard a Moonfolk. We've seen like 30 cards from your deck and not a single Moonfolk.
I'm working on it. It's some weird draws. and I shuffled away one, but it's fine. Everything is fine. Everyone be calm. And then we do this.
I'm not gonna lie, this does actually make me happy.
And then we do
Are you
this?
cantrip tribal?
The best. I think he's instant and sorcery tribal.
Oh, these are two
Moonfolk, so they gotta go to the bottom.
So here we see Preordained versus Serum Visions. Would you rather scry 2, draw a card, scry 2, draw a card, or draw a card, scry 2, draw a card, scry 2?
Ooh.
It shows off that Preordain is...
Yeah, just reversing the order of the text makes the cards way better.
Okay. I think I'm done.
I mean, you double it, it's just double, isn't it?
Oh yeah, discard. There, I discard a wizard. Everybody happy? Yeah.
That's
Wait,
not
no,
a-
that's not how
a
that works.
Moonfolk.
That's
But
the
I
opposite.
move up wizards.
I'm actually
I have both tribes.
I'm actually pretty excited
Hey.
for this turn because I drew one of my key cards,
Uh-oh.
which is
conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
No. Oh, that's
wow.
so good with the Genesis Chamber.
Oh
no.
no. Oh, it's not good.
This is bad.
So we're gonna.
Oh, and by the way, if everybody's harping on me for not playing Moonfolk, Vince has how many gods? Isn't he gods and goblins?
I
Well,
have
his
more
gods in the
gods
command
that you
zone.
can see right now than you have Moonfolk. I've also
You have-
discarded
you-
goblins. What did you discard?
You've casted as many gods as I've casted Moonfolk, good sir.
Yeah, but it's turn 7 and he has 5 lands. We let him get a pass. That's how that works.
I'm playing mono red in a format where we're not allowed to play the good mana rocks. So, and you guys have all cast Cultivate. I've made a grave mistake.
Also, conspiracies in play and all SS cards are slivers now.
That's true.
Yeah.
And it gets better.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
this just means that I'm not the only person who's dead.
Is it
means
Firewake?
It means you're all dead.
Almost.
Blur. They all have haste now.
Hasty mirrors Sliver Allies.
Oh man. Well, we're definitely using the backup recording now.
Oh, and I get to destroy something? Oh my goodness. 3,
Oh,
7,
that's right.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
It's kind of hilarious how well burgeoning is the Genesis Chamber is working for you right now.
Yeah, I actually really would like that to stay on the battlefield.
Because it just gives you free slivers.
Yep.
That's insane.
What are we killing? I don't really want to kill Vince because he's stumbled on mana.
I think everyone's dead at this point, aren't they? Like, someone needs to wrath or you're just going to kill all of us.
Well, I mean, no one's dead this turn. But if my board goes
Oh my
unchecked, I will probably win eventually.
Of course, my burgeoning dies too. It ran through one card.
Everything dies, Tomer, because the mirror are also slivers that destroy artifacts and enchantments right now.
Oh right, this is
It's
awful.
all bad. So the mirror.
Maybe we'll have time for a second game.
I was going to say, should we go to game 2? The funny thing is...
Are we just
What?
going in right now? Is that what's happening? Oh,
Am I
Jesus.
just being alphaed?
In all honesty, I'm kind of glad, because like, I cast a Blasphemous Act, and then I was thinking maybe the Wizard's deck will do something about the board, but instead he cast 4 different cantrips and copied them.
That's true.
It's a
Yeah, this is
Moonfolk
kind of-
Wizards that goes looking for my Moonfolk.
You were scrying him to the bottom. Don't give me that.
I won. I shuffled one. It was a bad one.
So, okay, we're not using the backup recordings. I want the comments to see you scry that Moonfolk away.
I deleted my recording already.
Oh my God.
I did not. But we're using.
What's coming at me? Where is it?
I split it up half and half. But I
Okay,
couldn't
whatever.
attack Tom because he has a 10-10.
10-10. Yeah, good job, Custody Soulbinders.
Is there
It's a
anything I
human
need
cleric
profitably
thing.
block?
Well, I guess I'm just hoping for no sweepers.
I mean, I didn't
Just
come
need to
here
draw my
to
red
go
Eternal
halfway. I'm
Witness.
just gonna go to 22. Yeah, sweeper would be
How
nice.
do I do this?
I mean, he's only on
Maybe-
35, and you can clock him for 14.
It's this.
Ooh.
Ooh, I love Evolutionary Leap.
Oh, you have a mere blocker, don't you, Seth?
Yeah, I left one back just to be safe-ish.
Ooh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's not
What
bad.
was revealed?
Fiend Hunter.
Ooh.
Fiend.
Gives-
We
Hunter.
gonna
Well,
hold some
uh,
priorities over here.
What are we
right.
losing?
Hello, friends. Which of Seth's slivers are we most worried about?
All of them.
Right. Not an
I
appropriate
guess.
answer.
I guess in order. I guess Might and Blur are better than Harmonic. Like immediately.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking,
I would
too.
probably say Might is the scariest at this moment because we're just gonna die.
All right, still holding control. We're going to get rid of this Might Sliver over here. And then you're going to let me work. All right, good job, Moto.
Aw, now I got little slivers.
Boop. Get rid of Fiend Hunter. This is gone forever.
Yay!
I get a, hey, I got another blocker. This is great. This could not have worked better.
Can't you make blockers with soulbinders?
Yeah, it costs 3 mana. Thriving Inspector costs 1 mana.
Yeah.
And
It
Thread
draws your
Inspector
card.
also makes a mirror, right? Where the cost 31 doesn't.
Let's send that way. Rawr!
Chump.
Fair.
I like these mirror slivers.
Oh no! Why do I still not have a second main? What the heck just happened?
Oh, do
What?
you not have your...
Do you have a stopper on
I
your
have
second
my
main?
stops all over the
So
place.
people on Twitter are saying the update had turned off loads of people's stops and stuff.
Oh.
That sucks.
I really wanted to cast Selfless Spirit from my graveyard.
What is this?
Chandra.
Chandra. Hello, Chandra.
Yeah, it's really good on a board full of creatures.
Well, there are Chandras that do earthquakes, I think. Is there more? Maybe not.
I think there's a sweeper. Chandra.
Ooh, Grenzo. Or, not Grenzo, Krenko.
Yep, that was what I was
best
saying
Goblin.
earlier. If I played Krenko, I knew I'd just be dead by the time the turn came around.
Yeah, that is probably true.
Guess
Krenko
I'm
is
gonna need some blockers.
super fun with Goblin Assassin though. It's
That's
the
what I was
best of
hoping
all
for.
worlds.
But I wanted to cast Krenko before Goblin Assassin, but then obviously I couldn't because if I played Krenko first, it drew hate.
How am I doing this?
Are you winning?
No. Gosh, no. I can make blockers, though.
Blockers are...
Make two.
Those are good.
2 blockers.
Oh, cool! What an awesome Merfolk wizard that is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a spooky Sakura Tribe Elder. Ah, Tomer.
They're coming, alright? The reckoning will be here.
Oh, this is so much fun. Now I just have to know, like, who suggested this theme week? I really hope it was Tomer.
I think...
Is
I think we had a plan.
Is Tomer the worst tribal player of all time?
I just don't know if they're...
This is not fair.
I don't know how many of Tomer's tribal decks... Like, how do you define tribal? I think 10 tribe members, especially when you scry them to the bottom every time, that it can't really count as tribal, does it?
It counts. Alright. It counts.
He says, just sobbing.
Oh man. He is, for the record, falling into the Riku
Ooh.
trap, which is you just keep copying everything.
No, I wanted blockers for the craziness, so I had like 2 that I can just chump.
Look at this. He's got 2 wizards in play, guys.
I know. Quite threatening. Please don't attack me.
Alright,
Continue doing weird sliver things.
so...
Did we lose?
No, I don't think so. First off, we will
Is it Overlord?
Vanquisher's Banner,
Hey,
Oh.
this card. This card's
Real
good.
low.
and we will name Sliver.
Seems appropriate.
Yeah.
At least it's cast a creature spell of the chosen type.
Yeah.
And then we will cast a Sliver.
Okay.
That's
okay.
actually an
Appropriate.
ally.
Ooh, Agadim Occultist.
Draw a card.
But it doesn't have haste. Ah.
Scry.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
This is insane.
Alright, we'll keep that.
And fun. Oh, and you could put a creature into play from a graveyard because it has haste because it's also a sliver.
Oh,
This
what
is-
are... Right.
This is really
right.
cool.
Blow up Evolutionary Leap.
Right.
I wish Harmonic
what this-
Sliver didn't force me to trigger.
Get it.
Ooh,
Wait, are your
Sin
creatures-
Collector.
Are your creatures still allies, or are they only slivers?
They are also... I think it's an
Is it-
addition.
Yeah, because allies is blurred out.
Oh,
That's
you're
what
right.
Conspiracy says.
They are.
Oh, they are
Creatures
just the
are
chosen type.
Yeah.
Oh.
Arcane Adaptation is
Oh no.
in addition. So now your allies don't do that.
You have no
anything.
allies.
Yeah, that's
Aha!
not ideal.
Small
Yeah,
victories.
that is
Blowing up the
awkward.
Genesis chamber.
He has. Well,
I gotta blow up something, right?
It's not going to blow up Conspiracy or Vanquisher's Banner.
One of Toma's Mir could have took it. Just
With
saying.
how much you want to stay around, I think it's the correct call to get rid of it.
Now I guess we pass. This conspiracy doesn't work like the other ones.
I didn't know that until now, until Modo pointed out the rest of it's blurred out.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Interesting.
We all learned something today.
Well, now I need one of my other ones. Arcane Adaptation to make them back into
Let's
allies.
just start with Sin Collector here.
You can't take my slivers.
I'm not even touching your hand.
What?
It's the blue player, isn't it?
Me?
Yes.
I have.
Blue Riku Wizards. If he has another cantrip, please.
Oh, hey, look, High Tide.
Oh yeah, let's get rid of high.
Why
tide.
target me?
Well, I don't know,
Why?
because turns out you have High Tide in your hand.
Why are you playing High Tide?
It's ramp.
Oh, and guess what is not in
It's
that hand?
ramp.
I have 3
Oh, yeah.
wizards in
There's
my
a
hand.
single Moonfolk in that hand, isn't
I
there?
have 3
There's
wizards. It's 2 tribes.
Worst Moonfolk player.
You are all the worst. Collectively. You know,
Hey,
if
look
you,
at
if
this
you take
really
out,
cool human
if you-
synergy in my human tribal deck.
if you keep hating out the Moonfolk wizards, I'm just gonna keep running it back until I win. You know this. You know this. Remember that this is the Cauldron all over again. If you don't let me assemble Cauldron, I'll keep trying.
There are so many
You'll have to
good
put
things.
up with it forever.
That is a reason
Like,
to
look.
let you win, I guess.
Not
Yeah.
let me win, just let me do the Moonfolk thing.
I have a human enchantment, which is fun, and then some other decent cards.
You have a human enchantment.
Unawald Mysteries. I consider
I
it a
thought you meant
human
like a tribal human enchantment. I
That'd be
was like, wow.
sweet.
Sin Collector.
Yeah, it's a human.
Gross.
He's still reeling from it.
I did play a
I
little
guess
bit.
that was beautifully flavourful because he noticed that Homer's sins against the format, which was not having any of the tribe members that he really needs, or should have, should I say.
There are 13 Moonfolk total, and some of them mill, some of them untap a land, some of them tap a land. I'm not running all of the Moonfolk.
So-
I'm running like 10.
All I'm hearing is, I'm not running Moonfolk. That's all I'm hearing, Toma.
Oh, you're the worst. Well, okay, next time I run Moonfolk, I'm going to have all my puns ready. I'm not going to increase the Moonfolk count. I'm going to keep the Moonfolk count the exact same, but I'm just going to have moon puns.
Brilliant.
Is that what you wanted, YouTube? Because that's what you're getting.
I'm just gonna attack Tomer.
Alright, I'm gonna chump block.
Yeah, I mean, there's no good attacks. Stupid Genesis Chamber. Oh, cool! You're blocking with the Moonfolk staple, Sakura Tribe Builder.
It's ramp!
I guess I can make an impact and then die, I think is what I've got to do.
Uh-oh.
Fun. Is it Insurrection? I hope it's not Insurrection. If it's Insurrection, can you kill Seth?
I wish it was Insurrection.
Oh, please no. No, none of that.
It's not Insurrection.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Oh yeah,
Purphoros,
sure.
hello,
We can do this
Purphoros.
too.
Purphoros.
It's a thing.
Uh-huh.
Wow, a lot of damage is going to be dealt this turn. I have a feeling.
Yes. As a Purphoros does.
Hey, look! I see you have gods and goblins in play. That's really cool. That's like both of your tribes.
That is my tribes.
Okay.
God
Step 2.
and goblins.
Oh look, I have a god
So
triggering.
I'll just rename my deck Moonfolk and Wizards.
Are just wizards.
Wait.
I
But-
think
but that's the point.
don't even mention the Moonfolk because no one ever sees them.
Yeah, this could be snakes and wizards. You could just hit snakes and wizards.
We've seen more
Mirror and
more
wizards.
mirror and snakes and even shaman than we have Moonfolk. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, we
this is a
having
thing.
fun now.
It's a really unimpressive lot of it, I think.
I remember.
to be
Everybody
honest.
blew their mind
I remember dying
when they saw
to
the high
this.
tide, but this. Oh yeah, this was Zada.
Yeah.
It was good times.
And everyone just like
oh yeah,
died.
Zada is such a fun deck.
Yeah.
No,
Goblin Warrens.
Not everyone is dying.
Oh, that's
Well, Goblin
Isn't that
Warrens
the
would,
storm one?
Goblin
That
Warrens
one.
would be terrible because it sacks 2 goblins and Krenko would have to die.
What? No, I mean the
empty
storm
the
one.
Warrens.
Oh,
Empty
empty
the
the
Warrens.
Warrens. Empty
That's
the
the one.
Warrens. Guess I just cast this.
Staff of
Okay.
them.
I'm
Alright.
back in the game. I've got card draw. I've got creatures. I had to use my explosive battle hymn to power out a 6-mana artifact that should have been cast 4 turns ago, perhaps. But who knows? Who knows?
That was a tiny bit less scary than what I was afraid was going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. I was like, I could have maybe made like 2 more goblins and then be like, got you all. It's not that impressive, is it? I need blockers.
So Tomer's hand is Echo Mage, Dualcaster Mage, and something else. I forget the something else.
Void Mage Prodigy.
Oh yeah, another.
Right, yeah, the wizard that counters things.
Magetron.
Wizards!
I wonder if he's going to draw a Moonfolk now.
That'd be great.
YouTube, please make note. Is this a Moonfolk in his hand? If not, please comment below.
I'm not showing my hand, because clearly I'm not doing anything this game.
Look at all that card draw.
Definitely.
That is a lot of card draw. I wish I had that much card draw.
Here, I'm going to play Moonfolk just to satisfy everybody. And then I'm going to play as many Moonfolk as Vince plays gods.
But my god is integral to my plan. Is your Moonfolk integral to your plan?
Yes! It actually is. I've been pushing the Moonfolk for a reason.
All right, let's see this. I want to see if Moonfolk really Oh.
This is the best. This is second best Moonfolk.
Well, that's
What?
super annoying.
Mana League Merfolk.
On
That is. I wish we had not seen the Moonfolk.
Yep. Nope.
Oh, now you don't want to see the Moonfolk. All of a sudden, you were all like, "Hey, Tomer, you're not playing Moonfolk." And now that you see a Moonfolk, you're regretting it, huh? Well, I'm gonna make 2 of them.
Oh.
Well,
Fine.
to be
There.
honest, you've so far done exactly as I said. You're playing Riku to copy the only one good Moonfolk that you have.
Well, now I guess we gotta attack
he's
Tomer.
Well, now I have 2 Moonfolk to your 1 god, Vince. What say you?
Well, not a lot really.
Yeah.
I've made all my points previously. I'm glad though. I'm glad you finally played a Moonfolk after playing the deck for 4 weeks.
I guess you run out of lands eventually, right? You gotta bounce a land every time.
But then he plays a Tachova and draws a card off it each turn.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, at least you blew up the bludgeoning, so it's not that dumb.
Echo Mage. Yup.
Are you going?
Alright.
Are you going to level him up?
Not yet.
Gonna copy? No copies.
No.
Imagine customer Serum Visions with a Riku and an Echo Mage leveled up on the board, Tomer. Imagine the value.
Imagine me just immediately dying as soon as I tap out.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that might be a thing that happens. First we... How do we do this? Alright.
You could just not do it, whatever it is, because it doesn't sound like it's going to be good for us.
Doing this
you could just...
main phase is awkward, but...
Oh, when you gotta draw cards, you gotta draw
sometimes
cards.
you just gotta draw a card.
Oh, why did I play the Staff of Nin? I could have just not done anything. Oh no, actually, the only card in my hand also gets blown up by Harmonic Sliver, so...
Yeah.
But-
Harmonic Sliver is so
I did
good.
think you were gonna just I thought you were just gonna Chandra to kill the Harmonic Sliver.
Yeah, but then she's not high enough to take a couple of hits from like a mirror either. I'm just in a bad place.
Yeah, no,
so many enchantments or artifacts that I've had, and there's a Harmonic Sliver in play in the deck that has a Conspiracy on Sliver in play.
I'm kind of regretting the conspiracy, honestly.
Yeah, because your allies don't do anything anymore.
Yeah, I need the other one.
It would have, it would have been more effective if you had more
Can I
slivers
at least
on the
draw
battlefield.
one card off my staff before you blow it up, please?
I'm thinking. Hang on.
What are the other targets?
Your mirror.
Yeah. Or my...
All right, just go for it. Just kill all my stuff. Clearly, I've been such a big threat this entire game. It's good. Just keep going. Just go for it. Attack me for lethal. Why not?
Don't be like that, Tomer.
I've done too many things this game. Too many wonderful things.
Well, at least he understands.
I'm actually...
I mean, you've cast 2 Ponders, 2 Preordains, 2 Serum Visions, and a Kadama's Reach. I am quite jealous.
Yeah.
And I'm over here like
I did
discarding my
enjoy. I
blood
did enjoy
moons.
casting my scrying abilities.
I haven't scryed once this game.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
I drew a card off Kindred
Getting rid of the conspiracy.
Yeah, I think it must be
Are
done.
you
yeah,
gonna
some
flash
allies
in an
to play.
ally first?
on the stack.
Yes.
Isn't it just your main phase though? Like you could just. This is just being fancy
Well, no.
for the sake of being
You
fancy.
want to draw a card from Vanquisher's Banner.
Oh. All right, take that all back.
And get
Good-
to Harmonic
good play.
Sliver
Gotta,
Good
together.
play.
gotta draw those cards.
General Tazri, eh?
Good old General Taz.
I've heard that she does things.
She does great things.
Like destroy artifacts and enchantments.
Yeah.
And find allies. Actually, I'm sorry about this.
You're sorry about what?
Oh, what?
That aren't on the battlefield. Does it I forget, does Conspiracy target use the deck as well, or am I just being dumb?
It does, but...
Okay, you stacked it.
Yeah,
Right.
I get to... I'm going to let Vince keep his staffing in, I guess.
Yes! You won't regret it, Seth. I won't let you down, buddy.
Alright,
I
good.
feel like you're going to regret it, but that's okay.
So you get to search for an ally.
What do you search for?
Oh.
Holy hell. So Tomy gets to draw 5 cards in my end step, thanks to his army.
Yep.
That is the current math I'm looking at.
That is disgusting.
I know, guys. I'm pretty out of control right now.
Yes.
You said it sarcastically.
Seth's casually drawing like 5 cards
Yeah,
in turn with Vanquisher's banner, and he has the board state, and he has
agree,
more
I
rep than
agree.
me.
Everyone does have a good board state, to be fair.
Yeah.
I just again, I wish I was drawing 5 cards.
I know.
Alright. No.
You can cast more spells? You're tapped out.
Yeah, I'm tapped out.
Oh, you're just doing combat math?
Yeah. We will just... pass the turn?
Okay.
I'm actually pretty scared of dying here.
Protection from blue.
What's completion in blue?
I mean, it doesn't really
It's
do
bored.
anything, but you gotta choose something.
Oh, for this turn.
Where'd that protection from blue
Oh,
come
from Cabria Evangel? Lets you choose
Oh,
ally. Yeah.
It wasn't triggered in the last couple of turns because everyone was a sliver, but that phase is
Right.
past, and they're back to the whole ally. The ally 80s nostalgia now. Everyone's an ally. Slivers were so last season.
That's a lot of mana.
If it's a board wipe, I'm fine with it.
Is it going to be a big old spirit?
Oh.
No, it's gonna, wow.
Whew, okay. That's
Oh,
a
boy.
good one.
It's a whole lot of land. Whole lot of mana.
I feel like everyone's kind of doing their thing at the moment.
It's better than it looked a few turns ago where like you were doing your thing, I was going to die, and the other two were going to die shortly after.
What are we getting rid of,
Let's just
Tom?
go for it.
You're asking a really good question that I don't know the answer
Yeah,
to.
there's a lot of potential targets. I would argue that all my things are so replaceable that Purphoros or Azami are like none of my things
That is
individually
interesting.
are very good, but Purphoros and Azami and even Riku are all really good on their own.
The real question is, how much do I value Zendikar Resurgent? If I value it a lot, then I should get rid of Harmonic Sliver.
Oh.
If I just want to have one turn of it, then I should get rid of a zombie, I'm pretty sure.
I
So
can
I'm
just,
trying to figure out which one that is.
That makes sense.
Oh, I don't want to choose because I don't want to. Well, I guess if we let Tomer draw 5 cards, he won't complain. He'll be in quite a good mood.
Are you going to put
I mean-
10 creatures into play this turn, Vince?
10 creatures.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 from
Oh my
Oh,
goodness! If we
Mango.
get rid of,
Oh,
yeah,
I
if
see.
you
Sorry,
have-
I was trying to do the maths a minute ago. If I draw a mountain, I can probably put. If I draw a mountain, I can make 9 creatures.
Good God.
so I can
Jesus.
like die.
That's a lot of
turn.
damage.
That's cool.
That's a whole bunch of damage. Oh my
Yeah.
word.
That's
I
the
would
worst.
I would argue either Krenko or Purphoros are the obvious targets here, unless you think that making my zombie bounce is worthwhile.
Well, the other thing
Because
is
I can
that
just bounce my wizards, right?
Tom's got a higher life shot than both of you guys, so me making one lot of Krenko tokens is going to benefit him in killing you two.
That's
Yeah,
also
that's also
true.
what I'm thinking.
Hmm. But
That's my case. That and also Seth's a poo-poo head who keeps blowing up my lands, so I think you should get him.
that was weeks ago. How long are you going to hold that against me, Vince?
I was thinking of making a video on it, to be honest. Start some YouTube drama. Shots fired in a game of Commander Clash.
I think I like Tomer tapping all his creatures.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, this means if Tomer wants to draw, he has to pay the price of death. And I think
You know, it's
you
not
know
really
you
a
will
price for
probably
me.
do it.
That
Which is
a
the
high
price
cost.
people pay. Like,
I
I'm
have
like,
seen you
course.
bleed yourself to death many times.
There's only one real option here. Let's be honest.
Oh, is he doing it?
Of course I'm doing it. Of course I'm drawing cards.
Gonna draw and die.
You are.
There can be
drawing
only
dying, are
no.
you?
There can be no other answer here.
The funny thing is,
Plus
you've
my
left
hand's
up three-
garbage, so
The
like
funny thing is, you've left up 3 mana with your mana leak, and you never used it on anything.
I was thinking about using it on General Tazri, but otherwise,
Fiend Hunter.
Tom was
Yeah, I had 3 up. for
tapping
Resurgent.
everything correctly. Like I maybe would have stopped the Zendikar Resurgent, but he had enough mana.
Oh,
I see.
yeah, like
I guess he could.
it's
pay
not a
for it.
full-out counter spell. It's just a
Yeah,
mana
I guess
leak.
that's true. Wow, no defense.
Oh, I'm keeping some defense.
The Moonfolk the Moonfolk will hold down the fort.
Question is, do I want to recast a zombie next turn, or am I even going to live long enough for that to be relevant? Honestly, I don't even have like any infinite combo way to win, so...
How can you bounce a zombie? Oh, wait, Riptide?
Riptide Lab.
Reptile Laboratory.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
Tom
thinking-
knew about it. He just said he
just-
would rather me bounce a zombie.
For some reason, I was thinking that Riptide gave them flash. That's not
I was
what
really
it does.
hoping Krenko and Purphoros, either of those two. Those are the scariest things on the board right now, but
No.
Tom is at the highest life total.
No! Purphoros is a
What?
Power Rangers villain, and Krenko's just, your average mob boss. He's just here to hang out.
Oh, I see.
Playing the Mike Flores special, Borderland Ranger.
Can I F6 already, please?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I have Mezavith. Gosh. Can somebody just remind me if you're going to attack me? Can you just tell me so I can...
I'm going to be
Fair
attacking
enough.
you.
Fine.
Just a heads up, I guess.
Thanks for telling me.
Because you need a heads up.
I think Tom wants you dead, Tomer.
I
all
just
right.
know what's in his hand, and it gets worse with anything he draws.
Yeah, that is true. It is a
All right,
scary
good. I
hand.
have 1 forest left, so I can
7
go forest
cards in hand.
and Duskwatch Recruiter, and then just if you, I
Oh,
mean,
wow.
I feel like my deck is done when it's supposed to at this point.
I think I've been doing the least scary thing at the table. That seems about correct. But you do you.
I think your deck feels like it can just win out of nowhere. After we saw like all
It
these
can't.
like, well, you discarded Howl of the Horde bonus round and
Alright,
increasing vengeance.
Seth has no flyers.
My deck, by
Seth still
design,
has
has no way
flyers.
to win on one turn.
Tomer has no good blocks against a 3/4.
I think that's a tough sell though when you
There we go.
reveal High Tide and a million spell doublers. It's hard to believe. Are you tagging me with the 10/10?
I know, you'd have to take my word
Yeah.
for it.
Oh,
really.
all right. Well,
I think I'm just going
I
to jump
didn't
with
see
it.
why
I'm
not.
gonna jump. Might swell. Are you taking me with the 3/4 too, or that's going at Tomer?
3/4 is going at Tomer.
Alright.
He's blocking with a mirror. I am sending a 2-1 in the air at you.
I would like.
So, haha!
I don't think I can block enough to kill the 10/10. I wish I could. All right, whatever.
Did Purphoros fend off the because obviously he's so big and indestructible? Is that what happened there?
Yeah, nope. You can't really attack into a 6/5. So,
Yeah, okay. I forgot he was even a creature until this moment.
yep.
I need to start looking in something.
Now Vince is getting close to ultimating Chandra too.
You should get rid of Harabash Druid probably,
What's the
Or my
ultimate?
face.
Whenever you cast a spell, yeah. It's cool.
but also
What are you
Harabash
getting?
Druid though.
That is a good point. I was looking on the board for X1s and all I could see was
I
me.
don't. Vince.
What? I haven't done anything.
leave my druid alone.
You did leave my Staff of Nin alone,
That
so
is
I do appreciate
true.
that.
And I haven't strip mined you this week.
Oh, I drew a mountain. Yes.
Oh,
this is the best
dear.
day. Valakut
This is gonna
trigger.
Oh, Valagan Trigger!
I don't know where this should go. I don't even know what I can do this turn.
Oh, Harmonic Sliver.
Oh yeah, sweet.
All right. All right.
Well, the
It kind of
problem is-
So
deserves
you want me to
Seth.
kill the Zendikar Resurgent?
Or you could.
I do
Can you-
actually.
Can you Valakut Tomer's face and then just kill him?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Oh, that's
But
fun
then-
too.
But then you attack me with loads of stuff. Oh, I don't know. I was so far behind, I haven't really thought through how I can get ahead.
Your deck has recovered nicely from the missed land drops, I have to say.
Yeah, like...
Doesn't
Krenko's-
need too many lands to get going, right?
Having a turn where I didn't get just murdered for having Krenko out was good. And that's been 2 turns. I need to shoot this somewhere. I think it needs to be a face. Then I can't kill everyone this turn, so that's not a good idea. I need to kill stuff, don't I? And Seth's got that... I don't know if everyone's noticed. He's got that Agadim occultist thing.
I do.
Mm.
I haven't figured out what to do with it, but...
I'm going to shoot it now and see what you do with it.
Alright. So we gotta do something with it. I'm afraid to take one of Tomer's things, because I think he might die, and then I will lose it.
I don't think you can take my Sakura Tribe Elder, and then it doesn't matter if it dies.
So what? You take a 4 CMC thing? Is that correct?
I think I know it.
Grim Haruspex is pretty good insurance against a board wipe.
I think I'm going to take Goblin Trash.
Master of the Wild.
I think I'm going to take Goblin Trash Master, and that way if Vince keeps coming at me, I can blow up his staff and then.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I would have went for the Haruspex.
It does draw cards. All right, you sold me, Tomer. Also, I'm afraid of... All right.
It draws you a card
I was
immediately off
wondering
the
if you targeted a
Agadim
4-drop, if I
Occultist.
could Staff of Nin your Druid and it'd stop it working.
Yes, that was the other...
I wasn't sure.
I believe it would, so that's the other reason to go lower.
This is very safe.
And I do like drawing cards.
That is a really good ally that I've never seen much play at all.
Yeah, it actually is pretty sweet, especially in Commander, where everyone has things in their graveyard.
It's definitely one of the best allies for Commander, especially because you can't go like, modern allies and go aggro and stuff. So it's that one, and I think I really like the Druid, the green one that taps for mana that you have.
Yeah,
Herbaz
that
Druid.
one's good.
Look at the
And then
synergy.
there's the best one's the blue one that draws cards for each ally, obviously.
Yeah, I have that one too.
Wow.
That is a sweet one. Ooh.
Grim Haruspex
Okay.
is a very sweet card. Love that guy. Or gal. I love that weird human wizard. See, I'm playing
look.
Wizard Tribal too.
Are we dead? Oh, ye Chieftain.
No, I don't think so.
Purphoros is...
Gonna
Face is
really
nice.
hurt.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is fine.
So make 6 of these, I guess. or I can do that and make 3 more, and then make 3 plus 1 is 4. Make another 4. So how much do I value the Chieftain?
Are we getting, like, Goblin Grenaded?
No, I'm casting Goblin Warrens that
Oh.
Toma mentioned earlier.
Empty the warrens?
No, Goblin Warrens.
Goblin
So I'll
Warrens.
cast it and I'll show you what the question is actually, because it's not a sorcery, it's an enchantment. So I cast this. It's 3 mana. It's 3 mana, sack 2 goblins, create 3 red goblins. So the question is, do I sack my Chieftain and my Goblin to make 3 goblins and activate Krenko? Or do I activate Krenko and sack 2 of those goblins? Because if I activate Krenko here, I get 3 goblins, 3 triggers. But if I do Goblin Warrens, I get 3 triggers and then 4 triggers.
It
So
depends
I get,
if you want to attack or not. Are you trying to just burn everybody out, or are you trying to attack through everybody's...
Attack. Look, this board is obscene, isn't it?
Then I'd probably take out the Chieftain to make more goblins in the end.
Then having 2/2 goblins is a pretty good way of blocking and rattlesnaking as well, isn't it?
That's true.
Yeah, unless
You probably...
you're like going to Mizium Mortars out the table and then attack with your creatures. It doesn't really matter if you have
I'm gonna Krenko now.
You
haste.
probably can kill Tomer. If
Yeah.
you really...
I think I can. I think I can kill Toma.
If you want to.
I was so far behind that, like I said, I only started doing the maths around your end step, Seth, last turn. Like, how much damage can I actually do?
So this is 6 damage? Oh, man. Purphoros is insane. Where does Purphoros rank as far as, like, competitive commander? Is that, like, a real deck in competitive commander?
I'm not
Remember
sure.
when I killed everybody at the table turn 3 with Purphoros? It was turn 3 or 4.
With Battle Him, that game?
Purphoros can do
Yeah.
dumb stuff in multiplayer.
Yeah. Purphoros is like the... It's Purphoros and Krenko are the 2 best mono red commanders. They're not like
Look at these
hyper
goblin
competitive,
tokens, though.
but
Just to take the fact away from that, my commander's great. Look at how cool those goblin tokens are.
What is it?
Well,
They're
actually, you
adorable.
can just
They're
attack
grabbing
here and
little
kill. You can just
fairy
kill
things.
Tomer right now just by attacking.
I can. I can also. Can I kill you?
No.
You've got 5. Oh, you got loads of blockers. You've got 5.
Yeah,
6.
no, you
6
cannot.
blockers.
Yeah, I think it's Tomer or no one.
Toma, do you want to die?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
Tomer... I'm afraid of Tomer winning if he's alive.
that's fine.
That doesn't sound like it's fine. You sound really sad.
Oh, do it, Vince.
No,
do
like
it.
honestly, my deck
You're
can't
playing
really
mono
recover
red.
from this anyway, so it's like
go
whatevs
for
at
it.
this point.
Also, you guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 creatures staring back at
Kill
me.
Tomer,
You need to
and
attack
I
with-
will fight Tom this turn, not you.
Is that a promise?
Yes, I will not. If you kill Tomer, I will not attack you this turn.
But what are my attacks that still don't get me smashed into by Tom? That's the thing. Because I've got to swing at Toma with. So you've got 3 blockers, so he's going to swing with 5 of my Gobbos plus Purphoros.
Oh, and he's got Maze too, so 4 blockers
Yeah.
basically.
Like, it leaves me with 3 blockers total, like 2 blockers. It just doesn't seem good.
Maybe it's not
I mean,
worth
if
it.
Seth attacks me, I can't really attack you.
Yes, if Seth
Right.
does. Do
If
I
you
trust
attack with
him?
Well,
Purphoros and 5 goblins,
I
block.
can't
block,
promise how many
maze.
attacks I'll make at Tom. Like, it'll
1, 2,
depend on what the board
3,
looks
4.
like, but I will not
Yeah,
attack you.
if you attack with everything but Chieftain, Tomer is just dead.
And then I'm dead to Tom.
No. Because if Seth attacks me, I don't even have enough power in play to kill you.
I need to be defensive here.
Alright.
Alright, let's...
Have fun, Tomer.
I would love to kill you, Tomer, but at the same time, you get another turn, so everyone's a winner, right?
Oh, no.
Can I ask?
Are we dead, Tomer?
Can
I have. You have to.
He has
I?
7 cards
We have to
in
get
hand.
past the attack step before he answers that question.
No, my deck is not capable of winning in a turn. That's not how the deck works.
I don't know if I believe it.
Well,
Let's see. Right, Tomer, don't kill us all, please.
Alright, let's see what the
Alright.
Moonfolk got.
To describe to the folks at home why I've made this decision is not to keep Tomer in. Not like I'm not trying to like tell Tomer here so he attacks me and everything, but I just feel like if I do swing out at Tomer, it commits all my resources. I'm just too wide open to being killed by someone else.
That is probably true. There's definitely a chance if you swung with everything that you would die somehow.
Well, I only have 19 life, and there's a lot of power on board, isn't there?
And maybe it's good because I feel like you probably kill everyone if Tomer doesn't kill everyone because that Purphoros is insane. Never.
Yeah.
I forgot. Tomer's just going to play a zombie and draw cards until he dies.
you
The
think
moral
I have
victory.
like a great play to do? I do not.
It seems like you should.
I know,
But I always
but
forget that you're playing Moonfolk Tribal, kinda.
honestly, I am building an entire deck around Moonfolk. I found a really cute way to build around it that I wanted to keep under wraps, but it takes advantage of everything the Moonfolk does. And it's very weird, and I don't want to explain everything about it, but it's not
It's
like...
Touch Over, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
Tatyova's in the deck. That was a good...
Is it landfall based?
I'm not going to respond to all your suggestions. What do? Do I just keep playing? I'm basically dead to Purphoros. I was hoping to draw Imprison the Moon.
The more cards you can draw.
Yeah, I don't know if my deck has a way to deal with Purphoros, honestly.
You're 5 colours.
That's...
What about if I do 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5?
He's actually in his most vulnerable position, isn't he? When he's a creature, because plowshares can deal with him. The worst thing is when he's not turned on.
Oh, I do have a Swords to Plowshares. That might be my one way to actually deal with it.
Exactly. Like when you have him in play with just a Krenko, you're okay. But when he's now a creature, he can die to like all sorts of nonsense.
Wait, because don't we all just die if Krenko taps next turn? Isn't it pretty much that simple?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, 100%.
Huh.
I was really hoping to find Imprison in the Moon, but I did not find it. That's the flavorful way.
What are you on about? You've still got 5 more cards to draw.
That's true.
Do I just want to like tap out and hope to draw it?
I mean...
Nah.
And then just
No,
die?
Somehow we
Tomer.
got-
No, Tomer.
You know what?
You don't want to do
I don't
that.
have a way to deal
You know
with that
Considering...
I pointed it out, so you can't do that. That's not fair.
No, that was why I was drawing so many cards. I was specifically looking for an answer to Purphoros because my deck cannot handle it. That's why I was scrying, Moonfolk to the bottom and stuff. This is literally my only
You were
answer.
scrying them to the bottom last game, though, too, when there was no Purphoros.
Well, that's because it was a bad Moonfolk. But regardless, I had a plan. It didn't pan out.
it, and I will... I feel like we got to deal with Vince, so if you want to draw for it, I'm not going to kill
No,
you.
you
I'm
can always let me
way-
win for another week,
Yeah,
Tomer, and then we can be
no.
friends next week.
Chandra also ultimates this turn, so we have like a million
Jesus
things
Christ.
that need to be dealt with. Oh.
No, Chandra's just going to
I didn't even think about that, yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, hang on.
Yeah, we
Um,
should
Wow.
probably try and kill Vince.
Yeah, we probably have to
But-
kill Vince.
Do you
I'm
get
just
to draw...
tapping out. I'm letting Vince do his thing. I don't care.
Can you
If you
attack
do-
him for 4 in the air for us, please?
I'm like dead.
Can you do some Moonfolk damage?
Oh, the Moonfolk
I'm-
would be relevant, Tomer. It's their chance to shine.
Yeah, you can make them relevant by hitting
Oh,
Vince in the face for 4
I will
right
take
now.
back every snarky thing I said
Tomer,
about...
don't do it. Don't
about
don't
We'll,
king
we'll
mate
even
Tomer.
say the Moonfolk
I
killed
will
him.
apologize to
Tomer.
the Moonfolk.
Don't do it, buddy. Don't do it. I've been complimenting your card draw all night. I haven't stopped your card drawing.
Well,
I
I
even
just...
raft when the board was empty. I didn't Blood Moon when I could have. I've been a lovely person tonight and let you draw all the cards, Tomer.
He is playing Blood Moon, though, so I mean...
That
But I didn't cast
is
it.
true. It did get wheeled. Oh, come on, Moonfolk, you can do it. Or how about at least 2 in the air?
Who do
Tomer,
I-
if you had equipped your illusionist braces to his army, you would have drawn a card for 2 cards for each wizard you tapped.
Oh, Moonfolk.
There it is.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, the betrayals! Take that, Seth.
Homer.
You've been targeting me the entire game, Seth.
Yes!
The entire game.
Oh, no.
It's like a wrestling match. It's like the turn, the heel.
Now I have to attack Homer,
Oh,
and now
my
Vince
word.
wins.
I'm dead. Like I have no way to recover from this board
Oh,
state. So
dear.
I think, I mean, if you have an ally in hand, you give all of your creatures, your allies, pro red. Then you have to cast 2 slivers to get rid of the mirror.
I don't have an ally at the moment.
All right.
I'm fine giving this game to Vince. Like of all the people at the table, Vince has been targeting me the most. Even though he was considering to just kill me flat out last turn. That was already beyond. That was already when I was beyond doing anything relevant in
Toma,
this
I
game.
didn't. Don't judge me by intentions, judge me by actions, because that's how the world works, right?
It's fair.
Actually, I don't think that's how the
All
world
right,
works.
Sliver.
They have Shroud now.
Does it matter? Does it not matter? I don't know. I thought you were attacking Tom anyway, Seth, because I didn't attack you. Wasn't that the agreement we had?
Well,
He said
I
he
think it
wasn't
was if you
attacking
killed
you.
me.
well, I said that if you're gonna kill Tomer, that was the
and I guess,
conversation.
and Toma did attack you, so yeah, I agree. He just deserves to die.
So this is Warren's.
I like the spin.
Warren's? Wait, no, I actually
Warren's.
have to think for a second.
I think Zendikar
Wow.
Resurgent is objectively the most powerful enchantment in play right now.
19?
Yeah, Zendikar Resurgent doesn't add an additional... Let me do some quick math. Doesn't add an extra 18 damage to the field.
All right. So
Don't know what we're talking about.
this is 1, 2, 3, 4 slivers. So that goes there.
So Toma, how's it going?
Oh, just drawing cards. Slowly dying. It's all
I think
good.
I might try and rock up with a Moonfolk deck to see if I get the Moonfolk win before
This will
you.
make
Oh, that would be the biggest spite play.
this will make sense, Tom. I promise.
That'd be the biggest BM. I'm just gonna keep jamming it until it does its thing.
Okay. I think I'm just more surprised that Harmonic Sliver is still in the battlefield.
Yeah.
Some-
How did
good
we
work.
let that
Yeah, it
happen?
has kind of stuck
I
around.
think because
the whole
none
game.
of us really have a lot of interaction. I know my deck doesn't have much interaction.
I had one opportunity to kill it, and that was way too late.
Well,
I'm
the
playing-
Purphoros deck is just trying to, main way to deal with other people's threats is just to kill them outright, because
But I
that's
am playing
Purphoros.
I'm playing in a braid. I think I'm playing a Comet Storm. I am playing spells that can target
Yep.
creatures and stuff.
I'm playing
Wow.
Imprison in the Moon.
Whoa, that's a thing that does
So-
stuff.
Much better than the Shadow
So I
Sliver.
think-
Shifting Sliver does some work.
Yeah. The reason I blew up Zendikar Resurgent is now I think you're the only person that I might not be able to kill this turn. So I have to attack your stuff for next turn.
Okay.
If there is...
Can you kill?
Yes.
What are you playing?
I can
Okay.
kill all non-you people, but I don't think I can kill you.
All right. That's fair.
What do you mean, you people? No, that's good.
Jesus Christ.
Actually,
Tom.
I hope I can. I think I counted correctly because I have one more sliver and it's a good one.
I should have killed. If I didn't, if I wish I killed that druid now. I was going to do it in Toma's turn. I completely forgot.
The
I don't know what-
Druid?
Is it
Oh,
the
yeah.
Megantic Sliver?
Oh,
I
yeah.
knew it. It's Megantic Sliver.
Because we were talking. I was so excited
You
about
gotta
equipping
love some
illusion-
Megantic Sliver action.
Oh, I was so excited about Toma equipping illusionist braces to his army and drawing 12 cards that I just did not kill the druid. I didn't even kind of tapped it for 5 mana this turn or something.
I just wanted to put as many blockers as possible. That's why I didn't
Oh man, if only I had mana for that too.
equip a zombie.
Oh, so close yet so far. You could always not kill me, Seth, and kill Tom.
But then you kill me for sure, and Tom only maybe kills me.
Yeah, I just have humans and spirits, but mainly humans.
He's got a 10/10, and you're on 10.
That's true.
Yeah, you have a sick. You can literally kill Seth by tapping Krenko next
Yeah,
turn.
that's the
No,
problem.
That's all you have to do. You go to your upkeep and you tap Krenko, and he's dead.
You could kill Krenko.
I can't kill Kranko. I wish I could.
Look, I'm even trying to help you against
Ooh.
Tom. Look.
Oh.
That I
Got
do
him.
appreciate that.
Nope. I right clicked.
All right. So now
If only that made my
Alright.
things indestructible.
now for the attacking part of the game.
All right. Have fun. Don't forget that Tomer has a Maze of Ith and he doesn't like you.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
I have a crystalline sliver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't use it.
Oh no.
Nor can I block.
All right, so as long as no one has any slivers, which I don't think they do.
I hope
I
the
do
comment
not.
section is just full of people right now going on about how bad slivers are and how lame they are and how they shouldn't be in Magic.
So that goes to
Because that's how I feel.
Well, that's what I like about allies is they kind of feel like the
7,
fixed slivers.
13, and then I also get to hit Tom a little bit.
Punch me for 10.
Yeah, might as well. And
Yeah.
all right, assuming I did all this right and no one has anything I'm not noticing, I think it works.
But have you not seen this 0 mana red spell that turns all my creatures into
0 mana
slivers?
life gainer, yeah. Turning them into slivers would do it.
All goblins
Give me a
become
second.
slivers.
Is Tomer playing Nourishing Jolt?
Oh my god.
Tune in this week to find
That
out.
would do it.
That'd be absolutely hilarious.
Oh, have you got a fog in your wizard Moonfolk deck, Tomer?
I found a strip mine. If only I could play it.
If only that Illusionist Braces was equipped instead of that Echo Mage being
I didn't know Seth had a all unblockable army thingy. I was trying to make
Yeah.
blockers.
That's the feel bad
So
card.
I
here.
actually
Like,
did not start the turn with that. I drew that off of the Vanquisher's banner, but
Fun.
I feel bad for two reasons. One, not killing the druid in
Oh,
Tomer's
I drew my
turn.
cards.
All right.
And-
I got nothing. I can't block these things. I don't got no slivers.
Okay, here we go. Big plays.
Good game.
good
good
game,
game.
Moonfolk, and also Wizards.
They'll be back.
I'm sure
mean,
they will.
it's going to be round
I'm
4
now
or 5.
I'm interested to know if you achieve the Moonfolk combo before in shorter time than it took for Caldra.
Okay, so turning off all auto
All right,
yields.
can you kill me?
Because boy, oh yeah, I got you.
Aw.
That shouldn't have sounded so happy, but let's just go like
All
this.
right.
I'm
gonna
sure Tom
cast
can't
Selfless
kill me,
Spirit.
Seth
Well,
says.
no, I knew you could kill me.
We're gonna
At least I didn't
sacrifice
know
Selfless
for
Spirit.
sure if Tom could.
How's Selfless Spirit back? What?
The graveyard commander thing. Karador.
Oh, yeah.
Cast Do Not.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
Karador.
Okay.
And everything else.
And everything else, yeah.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, that it.
Wombo combo.
Ooh. Hang
get to
on.
draw a bunch of
Give me that
cards.
fog.
Do you get a fog?
Actually, if he gets plowshares and plows a 10-10, does he have enough life to survive the attack?
What? But Tom would get the 10
Oh, but
life.
would I
not
live?
Seth.
3,
Oh, of course. Derp.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
There's a 10-10 in play.
Yeah.
Just totally forgot how
I
the
didn't
plowshares works.
have anything.
Just by a bit.
Oh. All
right.
Good game.
That was
Oh,
the most
Richard-
Richard ending
That
ever, by the
was
way.
a-
The
Richard
politics.
Ender.
Yeah. This was definitely fitting for the avatar of Richard this week. To just play the board a little
Seth,
bit.
you let Richard win again,
I
Seth.
know. Maybe I should have killed. But then I know you would have killed me. Like it was sitting.
Yeah,
there
you
right
literally
in front
have
of me on the
lethal.
battlefield.
You were dead.
Oh yeah.
But at least Richard gets the points.
Basically,
Yeah.
everybody was that turn. It was the end game.
Yeah, it would have been a lot closer if I had the Zendikar Resurgent. There would have been a Kakusho involved as well.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So
games.
we got to see some good human spirit synergy. Were there any other key cards that you didn't get to showcase in the double tribe?
One of my favorite cards for this is Dearly Departed. It's a 6-mana 5/5 flying spirit, which was just a dragon unlimited. But what it also did is, as long as it's in your graveyard, each human creature you control enters a battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it, which I thought was pretty cool. And then Geisonner Monk to make spirits. You have just a lot of really fun things. Mausoleum Guard, I think, is my favorite one for this. It's just a 4-mana 2 that when it dies makes 2 1/1 white spirits. There's just a lot of really basic spirit flavor with all the humans in the deck that I thought was really fun. And then you can still do silly stuff. Like, it is still a Karador deck, obviously. So there's Renegade Ralliers and Safi Ericstodders and Karmic Guides in here. So there's some mean things you can do. I didn't put in any 0 mana mana-less sacrifice effects, so I can't go infinite with this deck, which was on purpose, because that's just not how I play Magic most of the time at all. But it's a fun deck, and I really enjoyed playing it. I love me some Karador. I still stand by that he's the best late game general, because you never run out of resources. And it was fun to play. Thank you so much for inviting me in for this one. I will say that Richard would have played Plants vs. Zombies, which I thought was kind of funny. And trust me, I spent like 2 hours trying to build that deck. and I decided not to.
That would be kind of rough to find a synergy between all the plants and the zombies. Like, there's a couple Golgari, but that's it.
It would have been very... There was a really interesting dredge build, but even then, it was still kind of like, oh, what? It would have been really fun, and I'm very sure that Richard still would have somehow managed to win the game at the end, because everyone would have been like, why do you have a bunch of O2s? And then, well, secretly. But yeah, no, it was super fun. I do want to hear a bit more. I know that we didn't get to see too much out of the Purphoros deck because you were so hamstrung on lands for the beginning. But is there anything else really cool in there that you didn't get a chance to show off?
There were some really cool goblins that I had to end up wheeling away, like things like what are they called? You saw Goblin Assassin, but it came down and I messed it up. There's Goblin. Oh, was it Mog? Oh, what is his name? Mogcatcher is a human mercenary that taps with 3 mana to search all over for a goblin and put it into play. And then I've got Goblin Wizard, which is a goblin that's like it's an elvish piper, but it also gives goblins pro-white. So I was playing all these cool goblins, but I stumbled. In a lot of ways, I'm really glad I didn't win because I would have felt really bad for being like, oh, I'm out of the game, and then just like winning out of nowhere. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm also happy that Karador has won 2 weeks in a row now. No, 2 weeks in a row now because Karador's one of my favourite commanders. So, yeah, Karador represent.
Yeah, we didn't get to see too much Karador value this week, but in general, Karador just always comes in pretty clutch. I mean, it was a very strong play at the end, getting the Selfless Spirit back into play, and then keeping your entire board when you do a board wipe. That is some savage beatings, but this is another week that I didn't have any graveyard hate. So
he got to Fiend Hunter, sack the Fiend Hunter, recast the Fiend Hunter,
right,
over a turn order. That was pretty strong.
Yeah.
Karador is good.
Karador is good. We should have some graveyard hate. We never do. But I'll preach it and then never do it. So do as I say, not do as I do.
Are you going to tell us anything about your Moonfolk plan this week? Or are we going to be in the dark again?
I refuse. I will say this. People give me a lot of hate for not running all the Moonfolk. There's 13. I'm running 10 of them. All right?
That's by percentage. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and the Moonfolk truly do suck so much.
But I know that the tribe is bad. Obviously, it's bad. I'm running 10 bad cards in my deck, but I have a gimmick, a cool idea that uses the Moonfolk's ability as well as possible, makes the Moonfolk's thing work as well as possible, and highlights what Moonfolk can actually do in a really cool way. So that's all I'm going to say. I found a gimmick. I really want to get the gimmick pulled off. This is my new Cauldra. So until it actually happens, the Moonfolk are going to be back. I'm going to make some more tweaks. Maybe I need to just find more ways to control the board until I dirtle, instead of just trying to, scry for the important gimmick cards and all that stuff. I was also trying desperately to find Imprison the Moon, because Vince's deck was excellent, an excellent choice this week to just find more aggro, because the last 2 weeks have been just really, really long. But on the flip side, on my side, Moonfolk, my deck is really, really slow, and it has no ways of combating Purphoros except for Imprison the Moon. So that's what I was looking for. I was just searching for Imprison the Moon, and I was basically bottoming anything that wasn't helping me get to Imprison the Moon, because I literally had no way of dealing with a Purphoros game, because it would just end the game too quickly. So
personally, I think the only shtick you get is because we aren't seeing many Moonfolk in play. So you keep saying there's 10 of them, but I think we've seen collectively across 3 Moonfolk games 2 Moonfolk play.
I bottomed one. It was Uyo, Silent Prophet. The other ones I just couldn't find. But yeah, I'm going to keep it under wraps for now.
Okay, fair enough.
And I think it's a cool gimmick. Once everybody's going to see it, it can't win the game 1 turn. It can't even win the game in 2 turns, probably. But
so you're playing Rotwolf Tribal again, yeah?
Goblin Tribal?
No, you're playing Rotwolf Tribal.
Oh, yes. This is absolutely a Rotwolf deck, as you can see on the screen right now. But anyway, that's enough about my
I actually want to see it at some point. So I'm hoping, I'm coming around on the Moonfolk. It was fun to make fun of, but now I actually want to see it do its thing. So I will be rooting for it next time.
Prepare to be underwhelmed. but I just want to pull it off. It's like Cauldra. I pulled off Cauldra and then I immediately died the next turn. It's yeah, you could do it. But yeah, finally we got the Sliver Allies combo. I want to hear a little bit about that. What were some key cards that you didn't get around to showing? Because I don't think you even cast your commander, right?
I did right away on like turn 4, and then it died, and it never came back again. I wish I had read Conspiracy better. So the idea of the deck is to make all of my allies into slivers as well, so that everything is benefiting each other. For some reason, because like Arcane Adaptation, Xenograph, make it so your creatures are something else in addition to their normal type, I just assumed that Conspiracy was the same way, but apparently Conspiracy doesn't work that way. So that was actually really throwing off my plans by not having my allies also be slivers. And slivers kind of naturally lend themselves to that strategy because there's this weird old rare called Hivestone, which is sliver specific. It's a 2-mana artifact that makes it so all of your creatures are slivers in addition to their other types, so they naturally work well with this like creature switching idea. Otherwise, like, I was playing slivers and I was playing allies, and I was hoping to have that actually work. I think I have all the good slivers and all the good allies. There is one kind of infinite combo that's unintentional with Turn Timber Ranger. Turn Timber Ranger is an ally that is a 5/5 or 5-mana 2/2, and when it enters the battlefield, or another ally enters the battlefield, you make a 2/2 wolf token and put a +1/+1 counter on it. So if you make it so the wolf token is an ally with the help of Xenograph or Arcane Adaptation or any of those effects, then you just make infinite wolves and make an infinitely big Turn Timber Ranger. So that was mostly because it is a good ally. It wasn't intentionally to combo off. The other thing I really wanted to do that I didn't get to really cast was the Kindred cycle. We saw you had the blue one, Kindred Discovery, but I had all of the Kindred cards in my deck, and the one I really wanted to cast in this deck is Kindred Charge, which I think is one of the worst ones. It's the red one, but it makes it. But you choose a creature type, and you get a token that's a copy of each of your creatures that's the chosen type until end of turn. So with slivers and enter the battlefield triggers and allies and enter the battlefield triggers, it would be a really crazy turn. Like, my board state towards the end of the game, if I drew that, it would have been really spectacular and crazy. But
yeah, I think that would have been really sick, especially with the allies, because all the good ones have enter the battlefield abilities.
And
so
they all trigger based on other allies entering the battlefield as well. So it would have been a ridiculous amount of triggers, because each creature would be triggering each ally for each creature, basically.
Yeah. That would have been crazy. But I mean, even without that, it seems like there was a really good showing. I think slivers and allies also both really benefit from having a meta game where there's not a lot of board wipes, and it seemed like it was a perfect storm, because I think the only person who was consistently board wiping, Vince had one board wipe, Blasphemous Act. I'm not sure how many others there were in the deck, but it seemed like Purphoros generally doesn't run that many board wipes, because the most effective way to deal with threats is just to kill everybody. But the Karador was basically the only deck that would have a lot of board wipes to actually deal with slivers and allies. I was running none. So
yeah, that is kind of one of the weaknesses
I contributed to that.
Of both slivers and allies. Is board wipes definitely can get you. They do pretty much everything else, and there is Sliver Hivestone, makes all your slivers indestructible, but you can give them like protection and shroud and all that stuff, but it has very few ways to actually survive just a straight up like Wrath of God type effect. So, but the deck was sweet, and I think like it seemed like it was pretty fun. I think it could have done more explosive and crazy things, but I was pretty happy with the showing overall.
Yeah, I've seen slivers before. I'm mostly afraid of slivers, but I know that allies do have some power plays as well, and there was a combo, as you mentioned. So it looked sweet. 5-color was a nice balancing act with the rest of the deck too, so I liked it. It was definitely a good week overall in terms of like deck diversity and what everybody was doing. We had aggro, we had extreme dirtle, we had everything in between, so it was nice. And for next week,
anything goes.
Really?
That's what the sheet says. Anything goes, and then least popular commanders after that.
All right. Well, the next week is going to be anything goes, and I can let you all guess what I'm going to be running.
No, is that Moonfolk again? Oh no!
I cannot confirm or deny. You're gonna have to find out next week on Commander Clash. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up with the latest and greatest, click on the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to check out similar videos, click on the links here and here.